Alright everyone, welcome back to another Game Vault video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault, and we're going to talk about Dragon Age, the Veilguard again today. The new entry to the Dragon Age series that has been very divisive, to put it lightly. So let's cue up the music and we will talk about this. Alright, so the newest entry into the Dragon Age franchise, the Veilguard, has a character creator option for top surgery scars. So this is how gross it's gotten in the gaming community, okay? And when I say gross, I mean disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting what has become of modern day video games and why they put shit like this in these games. I'll never know. To please, what, 1% of 1% of people? To please these virtue signaling ignoramuses out there? I'm already seeing the comments online, right? On X, on Twitter. It's come out there and people have pointed it out. And then you got those people going, oh great, here comes a bunch of other videos about this because... Well, you're goddamn right you're going to get some videos about it because this shit is unacceptable and it needs to be out of video games forever. This shit needs to go. I can't wait for this game to come out. I can't wait for it to fail. And I can't wait to see BioWare lay off tons of people because this piece of shit came out and it focused on this kind of crap instead of good gameplay. And I think this is a big reason why games are sucking ass so much these days, is because we're putting all this time, effort, and money, all these resources, into a stupid-ass character creation screen so that these weird people can inject themselves 100% into the game. I mean, it's absolutely insane. It's not in there as like random scars. Like, I've seen plenty of games that have scars. You can add scars to your character if you want. You just click and there's scars 1, scars 2, scars 3, and they're different and they're in different locations and all that. This is an actual option. Top surgery scars off and on. You know what's coming next is going to be this right here. A transitioned genitalia. Guaranteed that's coming up next. It's bad enough you can already pick the size of your wanker in a game, and if it's circumcised or not, and the hair and all that. You know who likes that in a game? Women and faggots, okay? And that's about it. Nobody else wants that in a game. Normal guys don't want that crap in a game. Get it out of the games. It doesn't belong in there. It's stupid. BioWare has allowed influencers and media outlets to showcase the game's character creator and is even woker than early reports about it, as it includes a feature to toggle on or off top surgery scars. Back in July, it was revealed by Game Informer's Wesley LeBlanc, who previewed the character creator, revealed it had inclusivity at its heart. He wrote, "At the heart of it is inclusivity. Veilguard game director Corinne Bush tells me before letting me guide her through creating my own character." He went on to reveal that the character creator allows players to choose between 4 different races: elves, Kunari, humans, and dwarves, and also allows for more detailed looks at each and the ability to choose pronouns with she, her, he, him, they, them, separately from gender, select different body types, and more. And I saw it doesn't have the male and female body type. It's got the body type 1 and 2, or A and B, whatever they want to call it these days. I don't know, but it's all these subversive little things they do one after another as it just takes us down that slippery slope, this where you give an inch to these people and they take a mile, and it's absolutely vile and disgusting. I want nothing to do with this, and there's a lot of people that aren't going to want anything to do with this piece of crap game, especially now. That's gross. Who wants to see those scars, right? We want to play as Ellen Page in your game? Come on, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Furthermore, the character creator also features, full nudity, because the game is a mature RPG, according to Bush, who is a man pretending to be a woman. See? These are the freaks that want that crap in these games. Apparently, the full nudity is needed to choose your character's undergarments. LeBlanc also revealed you can finally dye your hair with non-traditional colors. Nice, because, He concluded revealing there are 4 different voices one can choose from. They include English masculine, English feminine, American masculine, and American feminine. The pitch of the voices can be adjusted. It has been revealed by multiple YouTubers that the character creator does include pronouns and allows players to select man, woman, and non-binary for gender. On top of this, it's been revealed that the character creator features an option to toggle top surgery scars. Wow. I mean, it's so stupid. It really, really is. Is this game going to fail? I have a feeling this game's going to get hammered. Not because of this necessarily, and only because of this. This is definitely going to be a factor in why it doesn't do well. And I'm going to get blamed for it as well as anybody else who pushes back against it because you guys are just haters and cis white men and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we don't like this shit. So don't put it in games and maybe we buy it. If the game looked cool, this is the kind of game I would play. But yeah, I'd give that one a try. I like these kind of medieval fantasy games, swords and sorceries, bows and arrows, monsters, dragons, all that kind of fun stuff. Those are great. Those are a lot of fun in games. Been playing them since I was a kid. But I don't want to choose my wiener and have top surgery scars and all this other garbage just to play a stupid-ass medieval RPG game. Come on, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. A waste of time. And all these romance options in there, all that garbage that they're putting in these games. It's just... it's beyond ridiculous. But anyway, it's abundantly clear that Dragon Age: The Veilguard is political and ideological propaganda disguised as a video game, and its primary objective does not appear to entertain customers or provide them with an escape or any kind of fun, but it is to indoctrinate them with transgender ideology. Bingo. This is what I'm sick of. Make games fun. When you design a game, make a game that is fun to play. You want to appeal to a mass market, create a cool character, give us a great gameplay loop, some wicked armor, badass weapons, some cool enemies, a great story, and some good action and fun moves and all that, and some combos, and boom, we're there. Give us an environment we can interact with, exploding barrels and walls you can knock creatures through and all that. Boom, we're there. You know, give us the ability to hop on a glider or a parachute or hop on a motorcycle or a spaceship or whatever, and boom, we're there. We don't care about our wieners and our top surgery scars and vitiligo and pronouns and all that garbage. This is what happens when you let all these tourists into the gaming industry and you start stacking your your company with diversity hires. And we look and we see it's happening with Ubisoft, and we know it's happening all over the industry, right? We have programs for non-binary and female mentorships, and yeah. Even CD Projekt Red is talking about that garbage now. I have zero hope for the future of that company. Anything Witcher that comes out from now on is going to be the bitcher. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be bad. I guarantee you Gerard won't be the focus. The next Cyberpunk's going to be gay as hell. It's all going in the toilet unless they start to right the ship. And the only way to right this ship is to stop buying garbage. If you're thinking about buying this game and you don't believe in this crap, do not give them your money, okay? Don't give them your money. You know, if you really want to play it that bad, wait for it to go on sale. Wait for it to come out on Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, whatever. Play it for free, because this thing ain't going to last at full price for long. So don't, let it go the way of Concord or Dustborn. I mean, it's not going to be as bad as either of those because this is an established IP, but it should suffer pretty badly at release. At least I would think it would. Anyway, the ideology leads to destructive real-world behaviors, as Archbishop Alexander Sample of the Archdiocese of Portland explains how adopting so-called preferred pronouns is the first step in the path to destruction. And it's true. These things are done in little nuanced steps. The way they indoctrinate people into believing this is normal, and this is right, and this is the way of the world, it's amazing. And I think being online and having social media right now is probably the biggest poison for kids. And that's the reason why we have so many of these people out there, because you have predators online just waiting to hear these things. I feel like I'm a girl in a boy's body. Boom, predator sees something like that, they move right in. Well, why don't you, why don't you try to grow your hair out a little bit longer and see how you feel? Why don't you put on a little makeup? Why don't you wear a dress? Oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, you do these affirming things and you groom. That's what's called grooming. You groom these people into this creepy, disgusting lifestyle, and then it's absolutely amazing how it works. Now, there's plenty of people who, when they were kids, they were confused. They were, we're dumb, right? When we're kids, we're dumb. It's amazing any of us live to be 10 years old. This dumb crap that we do. That's why you child-proof a house. You cover the sockets so you don't put a fork in it. You put those little latches on the doors in the kitchen and the bathroom so we don't open a drawer and drink a bunch of poison. I mean, we're dumb, right? You say dumb stuff. You want to eat out of the dog bowl because you see the dog eat out of the dog bowl. The thing is, our parents didn't encourage us to do that. Oh, you want to be a little doggy? Okay, here's some food in a bowl. Oh, you want to be like the kitty? Here, you go poop in the kitty litter. No, our parents were like, get up off the floor and sit at the table like a human. They didn't encourage. No, bunch of idiot parents like we have these days. Anyway, rant over for now. This character creator is not the only example of this attempt to normalize disordered and sinful behavior. The game's creative director, John Epler, previously confirmed that all the companion characters in the game would be pansexual. Of course they are. There's a difference between player sexual and pansexual. All companions are canonically pansexual. See, these are the things you don't want to hear about when they create a game. Because if that's what they're focusing on and that's what they're advertising, then the rest of the game's probably going to suck, because this is what they're pushing to the forefront of it. This is what they want to drive that game forward and to sell copies of it. And you know what? It doesn't work, guys. How many more examples do we need to see of this before these big companies start to go, maybe we ought to not do this anymore? I mean, already we've got Ubisoft. Investors are looking at Ubisoft. The same thing is going on with, was it Square Enix a couple months back? They were being questioned about certain things. And, for different reasons for both companies. But eventually you get called to the table when these companies aren't making money. And the people that are investing in your money are going, hey, man, you're putting $200 million into a game. Why is there no ROI on it, It's been out for 6 months now. We would expect to recoup our money up front pretty quickly, too. The way the gaming industry works, it's like movies, right? When a movie hits the theater, that's when it makes its most money. Opening weekend, boom! And then subsequent couple weekends after that, boom, 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 little, then eventually goes into streaming, or you could buy it, for the home and all that, but it makes all its money. It's front-loaded. And gaming's the same way. Opening day for games, people pre-ordering, people waiting in line for these big games, or just buying them the day it comes out after they see a review or two or see some footage of it and go, you know what, that looks like something I want to try. Boom, that's where they make their money. They don't make it in the long run like that. If you don't recover your money up front, you're probably not going to have a successful game. Look at Alan Wake 2. It's been out almost a year now, and it still hasn't made its money back. And why? I don't know. Could it have something to do with Sweet Baby Inc. being involved and splitting up Alan's time with the strong black cop character, female black cop? Who that's one of the reasons I didn't buy. Well, no, that is the reason I didn't buy the game. I'm like, I want Alan Wake 2. I don't want Alan Wake 2 and some black lady, because it's clear pandering at this point. And when I heard Sweet Baby Inc. was involved, that sealed it. I was a little hesitant at first. I'm like, why are we splitting the time up? And then I saw Sweet Baby Inc. and I went, this is why. Yeah, goodbye, we're done. Anyway, Bush made similar comments to IGN. Alex Stedman reported Bush insists that they're all specifically pansexual, and that might come through in what you learn about their backstories. Bush then explained their past experiences or partners. They'll reference them and indeed who they'll become romantic with. He continued, for instance, we saw Harding. I might be playing a straight male character flirting with her, but I choose not to pursue a romance. She might get together with Tash, so my perception, my identity has no bearing on their identities, and that comes through really strongly. He went on to detail, it's not until the later parts of the game where you really commit to romance, and it gets pretty spicy. Why is this necessary in an adventure game like this? It just seems like nonsense, convoluted nonsense that's going to lead to stupid, awkwardly written, horrible cutscenes that you have to, click through to get through them so you can get back to the fun parts of the game, if there are any fun parts of the game. I don't know. This is what happens when you get women involved too much in gaming. They want to put all this extra garbage in there that's not needed. We don't want this. We don't care about this. We don't watch romantic movies. We don't watch reality TV about the Real Housewives of this, that, and the other thing. We don't want that shit in our games. Get it out of the games, please. Get it out. Get these tourists out of this industry. BioWare, I hope you take a huge dump with this game, and I hope, oh my God, I hope the bodies hit the floor after this one, and you guys have to make some serious cuts, because this sounds like a piece of trash. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. I mean, top surgery scars, woohoo! What? What do you think of that? God, unbelievable. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.